Students were just minutes away from being in that rec center when the shooting happened. Luckily, they were on their way to a field trip. Meanwhile, investigators here at Dallas Police are searching for who they are calling a 13-year-old suspect. The hot summer days in Dallas have been filled with images of crime scene tape and flashing lights.
One of the suspects, described as a 13-year-old Latin male, approached the victim and subsequently started firing his weapon inside the vehicle.
Friday morning, police say 15-year-old Luis Carlos Guevara was sitting in the passenger seat of a silver Ford Fiesta. The car was on Denley Drive in the Bottom neighborhood of Oak Cliff when a brown Dodge Caravan drove up. Investigators say the young shooter walked up to the car, shot Guevara, and got away in the brown Caravan. DPD says two other people, possibly teens, were also in the Caravan. The shooting has people in the neighborhood concerned for the youth who live here.
To watch my granddaughter and don't let nothing happen to her.
Police did not release a detailed description of the 13-year-old boy they're looking for or what else they know about him. But they did say a 16-year-old that was driving the car Guevara was in provided helpful information. And they say after the gunfire, that 16-year-old tried to drive away and crashed into a pole. Witnesses at a nearby recreation center heard the gunshots and say a bullet shattered a window. They did not want to talk on camera, but say no one was hurt. Minutes before the shooting, they say students who were there left to go on a field trip. And the big question is there any end in sight to the record year of violence in Dallas?
I'm reaching out to community leaders because we must come together to develop a bond, a better bond, but a communication with the Dallas Police Department, because we must, if we see something, we must say something.